will, Charles, and thank you. If this assemblage would like to have its voice heard, or at least seen in writing, then it can take my testimony and any of the other 44 that are petitioners with this and use our testimony in order to send a common law court order to the federal grand jury in Atlanta, instructing them that they are to proceed. There's a Latin phrase for that. It's procedendo ad justitiam. And basically what it say, what your court would say to the grand jury is, y'all need to proceed to justice, which means do your job.
With all due respect, Paul,
yes.
I don't think that's in common law jurisdiction. That's not how courts work. If courts see another court, including grand juries, doing something goofy, then the court that sees the other court doing stuff goofy has the right to proceed in the vacuum and do due process of law itself. And then once we got due process of law completed, like I'm inclined to believe that you're actually finally talking about putting evidence before our court here of actual crimes in the vote counting process. Is that correct?
Well, first let me address the procedendo, which is a common law writ that goes back to, I'm thinking it's either the 14th or 15th century.
Right.
But yes, I would be in the issue, as to the issue of evidence, I would submit an affidavit to your court setting forth the facts and circumstances.
Do we have anybody from your quadrant, either yourself or some of your other 44 co-petitioners, that are willing to assert that the evidence here amounts to criminal behavior and you're basically your sworn criminal complaint that there is criminal behavior going on? Is anybody in your... Huh?
I will.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Angels just appeared before me and sung a little song. That's exactly what we need, Paul, is somebody willing to stand up and say that they've seen criminal behavior going on here, or else they know of it, and they have sufficient evidence they believe to prove it. And at that point, we can invoke real due process of law instead of this municipal legal fiction stuff that we're always getting entangled in.
Well, I'll have mine within 48 hours. You'll have mine, and in the meantime, I will see if some of the other 44 would be willing to send a affidavit, and maybe even attach affidavits of previous affidavits that they may have filed. I understand one of them. Now, I did not see this, but I understand that one of them actually appeared at the Senate Judiciary Committee meeting and did submit a affidavit to that committee. So I will see if they would send both two affidavits, one of their own experience and the other of what previously happened to them.
That sounds excellent, Paul. We need some. The entire purpose of this conference and the authority that we're claiming, Supreme Court of Law for the USA, it doesn't get invoked. None of us, me, nobody, has authority to just start moving forward with a case unless we've got a sworn criminal complaint from a member of the community of good reputation. If you're willing to take the lead on that, then boom, we can all fall in behind you and say, wait a second, Paul Nally here, he's presented a criminal complaint before us. Under the Constitution, we now got a duty to administer justice in a quick and efficient manner. Justice delayed is justice denied. we can bring it straight to trial jury if we need to, or we can form another grand jury, whatever we want to do. But we can't do anything until we've got a sworn criminal complaint before us.